and welcome to another episode of Tweak Plays. I am Tweak, and today I will be reviewing The Binding of Isaac. In The Binding of Isaac, you play Isaac, a small naked child who is fleeing from his religious zealot mother, who intends to sacrifice him to God.
To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son, Isaac, will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else. Yes, Lord, she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Apparently God wants an Isaac shish kebab, but nobody knows why. Because Isaac has fled his mother into the basement, he then has to fight all of these weird, crazy creations, as well as flies and awful things in order to escape. There are several bosses that you encounter along the way, as well as power-ups, power-downs, and things that will ultimately destroy you or make the game more interesting, including floating companions of past brothers and sisters. The game ultimately has kind of a macabre feel to it, but I love the art style of it. It is very, very simple, but in that simplicity, there is the conveyance of a darker, more macabre version of what a child would see when it's in the basement. It sticks to that with having a very good soundtrack. Apparently the soundtrack was created by somebody on Newgrounds, and seriously, good job, dude. I hope you got a big cut, because that soundtrack is fantastic. As far as gameplay is concerned, there are only a few keys that you use. You use WASD in order to move, arrow keys in order to shoot, you can use shift, and spacebar as well, but ultimately it's not that complicated. It's very, very simple. The gameplay is deceptively simple because ultimately it is incredibly difficult. For some reason, as simple as this game is in its playstyle and level design even, it is incredibly hard. No surprise, given that the game is brought to us by the creators of Super Meat Boy, but even still, it is nuts how hard this game is. I have played countless hours of this game, more than I can even recall, and I still haven't beaten it. I have found so many upgrades and even unlocked other characters, and yet I still haven't beaten it. It is addictive though, even with its complexity, even with its difficulty level. It is so fun. I also haven't had any technical problems with this game. No crashes, no missed keystrokes, nothing. It is perfect. Because it is perfect, the art style matches the theme. The sound elevates the art style and complements everything, making it incredibly fun to listen to and just play. It's very, very hard. I have to give The Binding of Isaac a 5 out of 5. Yes, a coveted 5 out of 5. But this game has earned it. It is phenomenal, and I certainly recommend buying it on Steam if you have the chance, because if you like arcade shooters and you are looking for something to challenge you, The Binding of Isaac is a good way to get challenged and to really, really work those Twitch skills. This has been another episode of Tweak Plays. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it, favorite it, share it with your friends, share it with anyone you know, and come back for another review later on.